Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's set of reads. I apologize for my voice. It's a little off still. Doesn't hurt, but I'm going to probably sound like this through all these readings. For the main read, the tarot part, I'm going to use Gilded Tarot Royale by Chiro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. At the bottom here is the social media information, and there's a llewellyn.com if you want to find the information. For the supportive oracle cards, Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Website, what is the website? I think it's a Hay House or something. It's illustrated by Jesse Reish. I know it's at the bottom there. I think it's Hay House. I just didn't notice it where it was. I think it's near the end of it, but somewhere in that, under the barcode, there's the website for that too. Feel free to check that out. And the dice, I use a 22-sided dice. It doesn't have a 0, but it has a 22 for the major arcana. I just used 22 for the Fool. And I have a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and a 4-sided dice to choose the element. And that's from, is it Math Art Fun? MathArtFun.com. If you're interested. I also had some other dice. I don't think any of these dice are from this anymore, but I'll throw this up there. Tom Anders. None of this is, what do you call it? I'm not getting anything for doing any of this. I'm just, people like the information, so I'm sharing it. That's what that is. And here's the QR code if you want it for Tom Anders. I had another 21-sided dice I used to use, but I don't use it anymore. In case you want to look other places for dice, there you go. Okay, I think we're all set. Of course, if you want a reading from me, shoot me an email. James4astral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4 astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Hello, Taurus. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid from when you come to them. I apologize for my voice. It's clearly going to be like this through the whole reading, so thank you very much for sticking with me if you do. That being said, what do we have for Taurus? Oh, fire and earth at the same time. Very interesting. Very passionate move forward. Ten of Pentacles in the past, which means this is built from a very stable place. Not taking no for an answer either. That's interesting. One more. You're pushing forward on something. You might have had your limit on something. Interesting. All right. Certain people just got to get out of your way. Certain people just got to get out of your way. Out of my way. The current energy. Okay, we'll start with that one. Usually I start with the past, especially for Taurus, but at least I think I do. I've done so many of these videos, who can say, really? Pushing forward very passionately, but it's on track. It's where you, like, how to explain this? It's kind of like, I know what needs to be done. I know what needs to be fixed. If you were working on a house, say you're working on a house, and you got 5 different rooms you're upgrading. It has to be done. You're like, nope, it has to be done. Unacceptable, needs to be done. And you've been working in it piece by piece. Piece by piece by piece by piece. Doing it the way you need to do it. There's this passionate push, kind of like, all of a sudden I have extra time on my hands, and I'm like, and it's almost like my time has been shifted around. Maybe I have 2 to 3 days to myself, which I wasn't expecting, but I'm also realizing after these 2 to 3 days pass, I'm gonna have less time to myself than I thought I was gonna. Than I thought I was going to have at that point. So maybe most days you have 2 to 3 hours to do what you want. Coming up, you have like 2 to 3 days. You have the whole day, maybe even up to 3 days. You have a whole day to do what you want. But then after that, you're going to have like an hour, maybe a half hour to yourself, which is not enough time to get things done. And that might go on for 4 to 5 weeks. So it's kind of like, all right, I need to work. I want these things done. I do not want them off schedule. So the next 2 to 3 days, I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna work on these 5 rooms like I've been working, and I'm gonna just get myself ahead so that way, by the time these 4 to 5 weeks pass, I'm not behind. I got as far ahead as I could in that time frame, so that way I don't get annoyed with the whole situation. I'm gonna be ahead, and it's gonna carry me through. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this. It's all stuff that you're planning to do anyway, though. It's just like I was going to give myself breaks. It's just I can't, if I expect this to work out the way I want it to, I do not want this off schedule. So this is how I'm going to fight against that. And it's coming in really fast, but you have a lot of passion, and this is how I'm getting around the problem. You've already set up the structure. You already have the structure for this. You already have it. And it's kind of like, you know what? Best foot forward. Best foot forward. Let me just do what I got to do. Okay, so far so good. Doesn't seem that bad. I mean, but there's a reading for a reason. Certain people have to get out of your way. Okay, so Taurus takes responsibility. Like that's paramount. Like responsibility, I really feel with Taurus, like it's not like it's a negotiable. It's like, this is who I am. Like, Taurus is like, I don't know. If you're a Taurus, I don't feel like I need to explain it. You know exactly what I mean. Responsibility is responsibility. Like I do what I say what I do. That's who I am. That's people. That's my integrity. I don't mess around with that. No. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If I take the responsibility on, I hold up to my responsibility and I get it done. It may not be done on somebody else's time frame, but it's done on my time frame. All right, you know what I mean. That being said, excuse me. Somebody's getting in your way. They have to get out of your way. All right. So how is this coming in? Not a fan of it already. 4 of Pentacles. The Justice, half in, half out. Somebody's getting in your way. I feel like somebody's saying, Taurus, I need you. Taurus, I need you. I need you right now. Right now, Taurus. Right now. They don't. But I don't know. I feel like there's manipulation here. I do. But the thing is, don't problem solve for them. Don't problem solve for them. Remind them that they have to live their own life, and it's time for them to pick up their own pieces. You might need me right now, but I can't help you right now. Find somebody else to help you right now if that's what you need. Don't try to find answers for them. For example, if it's coming in through texts, don't respond to it right away. And then give short answers. Can't help you right now. Don't explain yourself. You don't owe them that. Can't help you right now. Can't do it. And keep delaying your responses. Keep delaying your connection. It's hard. It might be hard for you, but the thing is, whatever this situation is, fight for your schedule. Fight for what you want done. The truth will come forward later. I feel like there's a lot of mystery here. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they acting like they need my attention right away? They don't. Whoever this is can take care of themselves a little bit. Just let them know, I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. I can't do it right now. Don't explain why. Don't explain yourself. Because if you explain yourself, they're going to try to put loopholes and stuff and try to be like, you can do this for me now. No, do this. They'll try to work around your reasoning and try to make it their own. No, don't explain yourself. Don't give them that tool. Don't give them that. Because I get somebody very crafty and really strong saying, no. You need to help me. You can do that later. Or you can do this, or I can help you with that. They're going to try to negotiate you into helping them, and then they're not going to help you the way that you need help. Don't explain yourself is what I keep getting. If you get past this, If you get past that, I keep getting don't explain. I don't know. I'm looking for something else. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say? Don't explain yourself. Yeah, something isn't right. Somebody's trying to undermine you. Somebody's trying to undercut you or something. I keep getting manipulation here. They don't care what you need. They don't care what you want. They just want what they want in the moment. And it feels impulsive to me. It feels impulsive, like, and I don't think they really need you. So just tell them you can't right now and just keep delaying your answers. Make it very short. Don't explain yourself. At least not at this time. Not at this time. Stick to what you need done. What's this over here? Because, yeah, the magician shows up for you. Get what you set done. Hold true to your responsibilities, what you want done. There's manipulation here. It's something with the manipulation. That manipulation will come forward later. The truth will come forward later. Somebody else will blow them out of the water or blow them in or whatever you want to call it. It will come out later. If you didn't get sucked into it, you're still going to be annoyed with it. But it's less, it's like if it didn't screw up what you wanted, it's less of an impact. But you'll remember it. I feel like you already know what this person's like anyway for most of you. So the devil is showing up with the Knight of Swords. The truth is going to come out. The manipulation, the truth about that will come forward. How does this come in? Is this coming through, friends? Can we get this? That's weird. That's a weird connection. Yeah. Maybe you should question your friendships. I don't know. I don't see the need to keep manipulative people around, but if it's a work situation, you may have no choice. The enemy of my, keep your enemies close. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Might be one of those things. How do I say this? This person may be very dishonorable. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a general read. Look closer. They may be a very dishonorable person. I keep thinking you can't win an honorable fight with a dishonorable person. Because it's kind of like if you were having a fist fight, maybe you could beat them in a fist fight, but they're not honorable. They'll shoot you. They'll pull out a gun and shoot you. Whatever it takes to win. They don't care about the rules. Just see it for what it is. I'm just like, I feel like holding back information is your strongest asset. When you know you can't trust them, when you know they're dishonorable, the less they know about what you're doing, the better it's going to be for you. This whole reading is not about just staying on point and staying on plan. It's about seeing somebody for who they really are. Somebody uses manipulation against you. And it's question. That friendship card makes me question, like, is this really a good friendship? I don't know. There's something up with that. I'm not touching on it yet. I'll come back to it one more time because I'm not comfortable with that card. But I'm getting like this situation is not going to get better. This person is who they is. They is who they is. They are who they are is what I'm supposed to say, I think. The more you see it, the less you play into it. I mean, this isn't the best thing to say, but I guess I'll say it. I don't offer the truth to liars. I don't like lying, and I'm not a fan of it. But I won't give a liar the truth. And if a liar asks me a point blank question where they think they're entitled to the answer, I will lie because I will not let them manipulate it against me. Some people don't have the right to ask questions they think they do. So, alright, I feel like this is a good one. So Rick, if somebody's asking you, do you own a house? And you're like, I don't want them to know that information. Whether I do or not, I'm first gonna try not to answer it and go around it. Then I'm gonna try to find out what answer will get them away from me. what answer will get them to leave me alone. So like, if they want to know if I have a house so they can sell me something, I'll be like, I would probably be like, no, I live with my parents. That's not the truth. But I would say that because I don't arm dishonorable people. I don't arm dishonorable people with the truth. I don't know if that's okay with you, but I don't allow people to manipulate me like that. Like if people ask point blank questions and they feel like they boxed you in, you have to tell them the truth. I don't know. I won't allow that. I don't feel like people are entitled to answers. So if you're asking me an inappropriate question, for example, I'll either lie to you. Well, at first I'll try to not answer it at all. But if they think they boxed me in, I have no problem telling them the truth, a lie, just to get them away from me, because I don't value them, and they don't get that from me. So if it sounds bad, it sounds bad, but I just don't feel like people are entitled to the truth. Just because they feel like they can ask a question doesn't mean they're entitled to that. With Taurus, I think that's really hard because your integrity is in question with that. So you might get to a point where you're just refusing to answer and you're just digging your heels in with that. Then that's how you got to do it. Some people are better with misleading people, like, not flat out lying, but like just steering them away. Be aware of this person. I might be showing you something about how they work, but like be aware of it. Especially if it's a work situation. There's a lot of manipulative people in work situations, especially corporate situations. I have a rule of thumb. For every 5 people, there's a jerk. Every 5 people you have to deal with, one of them's a jerk in some form. So if you have 50 people in a room, 10 of them suck. That's just my rule of thumb. Most of them may be good, but at least 10 of them suck. So I just kind of keep that in the back of my head, and like I'm careful about how I deal with stuff. I don't know how that's going to help you, but like they want you to see somebody for what they're doing. They want you to see somebody for the manipulator they are, and deal with them the way you need to. I don't know. For me, when I have people in my life that are like that I'm not willing to arm with the truth, I usually exit them from my life one way or another. I can't work with that very long because it gets exhausting just running around or running away from the questions. And then I really don't like lying. I have done it. I don't like it. And I will usually, if there's somebody I'm doing it with, I don't see any value for them. So I'll usually exit them from my life or try to get away from them. Or even it's been in job situations where I've changed positions in a job just to not deal with somebody who's overly, they're too much and you can't get rid of them. And they're like, well, that's what I have to do to get rid of them. That's what I have to do. I'll change my position. Do what you think is right. Of course, it's all up to how you feel about it. Hopefully this is helpful. I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.